QST, QST, QST. This is 9 Hotel 1 Foxtrot Bravo Sierra. Your host for this evening's 9H-HAM GlobalNet. Before we start the net, do we have any emergency or priority traffic? Standing by. Nothing heard. So, first of all, welcome to everybody, and I hope that we'll have a good number of check-ins this evening. I would like to thank the people who take care of the repeaters. I think they call them repeater trustees for 9H1 UHF and also 9H1 DMR. The fact that the repeaters are kept going means a lot of behind-the-scenes work from our trustees. This net is held every 2 weeks or fortnightly. At present, it is 1900 UTC, 2000 Central European Time. And the objective is to discuss amateur radio in Malta and around the world. So without further ado, I'm going to start taking check-ins. Please call 9H1FBS slowly and twice using the phonetic alphabet. This is 9 Hotel 1 Foxtrot Bravo Sierra, standing by.
NH1FBS is 9 Hotel 1 Tango Lima Chris. 9 Hotel 1 Tango Lima Chris. Hotel 2 Juliet Golf. 9 Hotel 2 Juliet Golf. Operator Jonathan. Nine Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha signing in. The name is Anthony.
NH1FBS, net control station for the 9H-HAM GlobalNet, taking another pause for check-ins. Please come in, say your call sign twice and in phonetics, please. Nothing heard so far. So let us start with Chris, 9H1 Tango Lima. Maybe you can start your transmission, Chris. I'm a bit off mic today, so if it disturbs you, tell me, so I'll try to fix it up. 9H1TL, 9H1FBS. Go ahead.
1 LBS is 9 Hotel 1 Tango Lima Chris. Good afternoon and good evening everyone. Just finished having dinner. Sorting out some work related stuff on my laptop and doing some minor chores while listening in. Happy that the winter is starting to warm up now, so the plants aren't suffering so much in the garden because of the cold, and also the animals are much more happy. The ones that are inside, because I brought most of them inside, now that they clearly are enjoying it, that it's not so cold anymore. Okay, so back to net control, 9H1FBS, 9 Hotel 1 Tango Lima Chris.
Roger, Roger. Well, that's not a good sign at all, Chris. We need a bit more cold weather. But it wasn't cold this winter at all. It wasn't cold at all this winter. I felt it, of course, but I'm an old man, so I don't go by my measure. 9 Hotel 2. Juliet Golf. 9H1FBS. Go ahead.
9 Hotel 2, Juliet Golf. This is to everyone. So basically, I don't have that much more to say, but I wanted to contribute this evening to this net. As well as by Chris, it's not a nice time for not passing most of the modules, because there are lots of flus and fevers and then sinuses going around, but it's that time of the year. Hopefully recovering time by time. But that's from my side. That's from my side for now. My best to you. 9 Hotel 2 Juliet Golf.
Yeah, okay, Jonathan, very good. Very good copy from you as well. Although from time to time there is some very, very small noise coming in, but nothing to worry about. So let's see what Anthony has to say. 9H5 Fox Alpha, 9H1FBS.
One FPS, 9H5 Foxtrot Alpha with 9H-HAM GlobalNet. Hello everyone. Not much to say from my end, but there is some news which might be of interest. So on the 4th February, one of the local clubs, the Malta Amateur Radio League, one of the 2 local clubs, had an AGM, an annual general meeting, and elected a new committee. And the new committee now has as president Furtu Bonnici, 9 Hotel 1 Echo Sierra. I'm sure you all know him. Has been active over, as long as he's been alive, I think. Secretary is Manuel Grech, 9 Hotel 1 Golf Whiskey. Vice Secretary is Albert Portelli, 9 Hotel 5 Alpha Papa. Treasurer is George De Bono, 9 Hotel 1 Alpha Tango. And Vice Treasurer is Ezekiel Busuttil, 9 Hotel 2 Echo Zulu. So 9 Hotel 2 is one of the recently licensed amateurs. And the club manager is Andrew Vella, who is also a 9 Hotel 2 Alpha Victor. And Joseph Saliba is a member. I don't have the call sign of Joseph Saliba, but I'm not sure, but he might be the same Joseph Saliba who's currently attending course to a radio amateur course to get a license, so perhaps that's why his license isn't really there. I'm not sure if it's the same Joe Saliba or another Joe Saliba. Okay, so that's from my end for now. Back to net control. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha.
Thank you very much for the information, and on behalf of all of us, we wish the new committee a lot of work. That's what committees are for. So now I'm going to take another round of check-ins. Let's see if there are any more people who would like to participate this evening. This is the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. Please say your call sign twice, slowly and phonetically. 9 Hotel 1 Fox Bravo Sugar, net control.
November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey.
Net control acknowledges November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey, and I'll give the microphone to you. It seems that we're going to have a small net this evening, but one can't say. Whether in Malta is good, well, actually it's excellent. I went out to buy some groceries this morning, and I was practically sad that I took a jersey with me, or sweater, whatever you call it in the States. And 78PW, 9H1FBS.
Okay, very good, Charlie. 9H1FBS with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. This is November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey. Good evening to everybody. It's nice to hear everybody on the net. It's also nice to hear call signs that I still can't remember because I haven't said them many times. So good evening, everybody. I'm glad the weather is fine. I heard somebody say, oh, we need more cold weather. I'll send you some. It's minus 8 degrees Celsius right now, or 19 degrees Fahrenheit. It's snowing, big flakes. It's been snowing since yesterday evening. Presently, we have about 3 inches of snow on the ground, and we're expecting another 3 or 4 inches by Friday morning. So driving is kind of ugly because we've had some warm weather as well, and when the ground warms up, the first hour of snow turns into ice. And so underneath the new snow is ice, and ice is ugly to walk on or to drive through. And people need to slow down, but that's a personal choice. But otherwise, we've had a mild winter. It's been very nice. The robins are back. The mourning doves are back. Of course, they're seeking shelter today, but the birds are back early, which means normally that we're going to have an early spring, which means that I can plant my vegetables a bit earlier, especially fava beans, and maybe enjoy an extra week of eating fava beans from the backyard. Okay, I think we've covered it. Nothing much more to report at this point in time, but it's nice to hear everybody on the net. And good evening. 9H1FBS with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. and 7 APW. I'll send you some cold, Charlie, no problem.
Well, okay, very good. Then 7 APW, 9H1 FBS. I don't think I need the code. I feel cold even when it isn't cold, so maybe that's not a good idea. Okay, very, very good. So we have, I think, 5 stations on, or 6, and we'll take another pause for late check-ins. This is 9H1 FBS with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet, standing by for any check-ins. Al-Bahar. Sea temperature is 17 degrees Celsius, so I wouldn't be surprised. So let's open the floor and see what you guys have to say for yourself. It seems that you want to keep it short. Traffic is still quite strong here, so I had to close the window, and hopefully it will be dying down soon. Well, soon, I mean, probably after 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the evening. It has become a very busy road here. So, let's open the floor to anyone who would like to make a comment or ask a question or whatever. This is 9H1 FBS 9 Hotel 1 Foxtrot Bravo Sierra with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet.
Good evening, guys. 9H1 Japan Lima Mobile. Listening in. Heading back home for dinner.
Here's a question for the net. Good evening, Joel, of course. November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey.
Gladly giving Owen Asa the go-ahead to talk on the net, on board my call sign, whatever he wants to. So this is just for the controller. I'm not sure if he's going to check in or not, but if he checks in on board my call sign, he's currently studying for the radiometer examination and attending the radiometer course. If he calls in on board my call sign, this is just for net control to know that I have offered him to use it and told him sort of use it whenever he wants on the net. Back to net control. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha.
Yeah, can you give me the name again, because I didn't get it. What's the name of the guy who's going to use your call sign?
The name is Owen, Oscar Whiskey Echo November. The name is Asa, and he spells it Charlie Alpha Sierra Hotel Alpha. So it's Owen Asa. Do you copy?
Yes, I do. But before I take Jerry's question, and also Owen, when you want, you can hand him the microphone. I'll take Joe. 9H1 Juliet Lima. Go ahead with your transmission, Joe.
Okay, guys. Good evening to everybody. Unfortunately, I've just passed a bad accident here in Shamshia. Car just went. It's sitting on half of the wall, knocked down a wall. and I believe there's the ambulance going up, but hopefully it's not too bad. Didn't see anyone badly injured, but hopefully just for the impact, hopefully. Okay guys, nice to listen to you guys. Sorry about it, usually I'm not on at this time of the day, but I've been out on an errand and heading back home now, and a little bit late, to say the least. So, hope all is well with you all guys. Having good weather here in Malta. Again, no rain unfortunately. Just one day of rain and that's not enough for us. Okay, Charlie, nice to hear you. Nice to hear you, Anthony and Jerry. I don't know how many of the group are listening. This is the new guy over there, Owen, I believe. When it comes to ham radio, hope you start up and start enjoying our hobby. Right, best place to be over here on the net, so we can hear some good topics going on. I'm Joe, by the way. My home city is with Moscow. Hope you're copying me there. So back to net control, 78PW, 9H-1 Jaffa Lima Mobile.
Control is 9H-1 but no problem, Joe. Joe, did you have hail on Sunday? Because we had a big hailstone here. Big hailstones coming down for about 15 minutes.
Break.
Breaker.
Charlie, we were at Mostar Square, just off Mostar Square actually, and it all turned white. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a picture for the Mostar Square because definitely it was all covered in hailstones. We were in a shop there. The hail started jumping into the shop. They were, I would say, around 2 centimeters, or close to 2 centimeters for sure. They were a bit big, but they were obviously, it was quite unexpected. But sorry about it. Back to you. That controller 9H-1 FBS, 9H-1 GL Mobile.
Yeah, okay, Roger, and I'll take Jerry next. He did break in, but it is your turn. So what is
Do we need to pause the net? Is there an emergency traffic that you need to pass, Joe, because of that accident? Go ahead, Joe.
No, not really, because the emergency services were just arriving on scene when I passed the accident. So they are there. There are people helping out Jerry. So they know about it for sure. QSL.
Okay, just checking. Thank you very much. Go ahead, Charlie.
I believe that you had a question for the net, so let's hear it.
Well, okay, just to generate some conversation here. How long does it take you to go from home to work, and vice versa? How far is work from home? And how do you get to work? Do you drive? Do you ride the bus? Combination? That's my question, Charlie. Of course, I'm retired now, so I can't answer it, but I could answer from my last job 8 years ago. So anyway, back to net control, November 7th, Alpha Papa Whiskey.
Yeah, okay, very good. Do we have any more check-ins, please? This is 9 Hotel 1 Foxtrot Bravo Sierra with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. Nothing heard, so let's see. Who wants to answer Jerry's question?
Two small things. First of all, to answer Jerry's question, I drive, but I should walk because my work place is only 20-25 minutes away from home. So I drive, but I'm ashamed to say so. But Jerry's question reminded me of someone else I know who works in the IT industry with a private company. But he actually works from home. His computer at home is connected to the IT infrastructure at his company, and anything that he needs to do, he can do from home directly on his machine, and sort of accessing the company's IT infrastructure. And last time I spoke to him, he said, yeah, well, I wake up in the morning, have breakfast, and go to work. And work is next door to the kitchen. So I spend 8 hours there. I'm accessible to anyone who wants to call me, and if anything crops up, I can handle it. And then at 5 o'clock, I go back to the kitchen. And, you know, I was really envious. I mean, yeah. Back to net control, and 9H-1 FBS, this is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha. Something else, sorry, before I pass back to net control. I've received a message from Owen Assad just now, and apparently he's trying to sign in, but there must be possibly something wrong with his radio, because we're not hearing him. But he just messaged me and said he's tried to sign in, but nothing came through, so I'm not sure what's wrong, but I'm just passing this message on. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha, passing the mic back to net control, 9 Hotel 1 Foxtrot Bravo Sierra.
We'll take a pause. There was somebody else doubling with you at the beginning. Who was doubling with Anthony at the beginning?
Break in and see, ask Anthony a question.
When Anthony was starting his transmission, would you like to go ahead with your transmission, please?
Anthony, can Owen hear us at least? Can he hear us? Go ahead, Anthony.
Joe, yes, he can hear us. He is hearing us at the moment. He's actually messaging me back, replying to some things I'm saying. Yes, he can hear us. I'm not sure what's wrong, but 2 weeks ago, he connected successfully. He's typing something now. Yes, I can hear. Look, he heard you. And he said, yes, I can hear. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's his location at the moment. 9 Hotel 1 Japan Lima Mobile. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha 8. Just telling me that the offset frequency is okay. I don't know what's wrong, but I'm sure that he set his radio correctly. I mean, he's a very, very technical person. I've known him for some time. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Maybe it's his QTH, his location, or I don't know. Or perhaps we could leave a short gap so that he can try again. Let me pass back to net control. 9H-1 FPS, 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot 8.5.
This is Owen Asa on board 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha. Do you copy?
We do. Go ahead, Owen.
So I don't know what's happening with this device. So good evening to everyone. I'm really not sure what's happening because everything was set up correctly. Now I got a bit close to the outside. Maybe that was it. Maybe the beams in my kitchen are not really helping that. So, so good evening to all. Yes, we were talking about the weather, right? So it's been quite mild winter this year. So I'm glad of that because I'm usually more keen on being in summer. Back to net control.
Yeah, okay, very good. Very good transmission, actually. Loud and clear, no problem at all. No noise. No background noise whatsoever. So, you came in loud and clear without any problem. So, does anybody else want to answer Jerry's question, how long it takes you from your home to work?
Charlie Vime, 9H-HAM mobile, because I'm arriving home.
Go ahead, 9H1JL, 9H1FBS.
Okay, 9H1FBS, 9H1 Jeff Lima mobile with the group. Welcome to Owen. Nice to hear you, my friend. We're coming in here nice and strong. Nice strong signal now. It's your location that must have been at fault, so next time mark that position and try from there. Very good copy now this time, as Charlie said. Right, me getting to work in the morning. Road closures are around over here, so have to go only one route through Birkirkara to start from Mosta to Umriel and get stuck up over here in Leah. That's where the traffic jam starts in the morning. Takes me around 15 to 20 minutes, maybe something like that. But I love Saturday. That's what I love most. Saturday. Saturday is traffic-free day, so I love going to work on Saturday. That's my preferable day. Okay, guys, nice to meet up with you. Have to leave you. Good evening to everybody, and look forward to hear you another time. 73 is all, and catch up with you another time, as I said. Back to Mr. Control, 9H1 FBS, 9H1 Japan Lima mobile.
For being here, Joe, let me wish you a very good evening. Bon appetit, as they say, and hope that you have a nice and restful night. 9H1 FBS is now standing by for any more check-ins. Please call. Chris, would you like to contribute something to that question that Jerry asked? Go ahead.
NH1 FBS from 9 Hotel 1 Tango Lima Chris. It only takes me 15 minutes to get to work from Ormi to Mater Day, and it will take me probably just 3 to 4 minutes without traffic, so that is with traffic. On a really bad day, maybe 25 minutes, you know, when schools are open, maybe there's an accident, God forbid anyone gets one. Because I have to pass through the tunnels, and that's very susceptible, and if there is even just a minor mishap and the car stops for whatever reason, it just jams everything up. So yeah, that's my answer to Jerry's question. It really doesn't take me much time. I'm very happy to be living in Ormi. It is the best decision I made in my life so far, and it just makes things so much easier. Back to net control, and 9H1 FBS from 9 Hotel 1 Tango Lima Chris.
I used to work, I remember when I used to be driven there, it took me, if we left before 10 minutes past 7 in the morning, it was 15 to 20 minutes. If we left after 7:10 in the morning, 10 minutes past 7 in the morning, this takes us from half an hour to 45 minutes. So if we left after 7:10, I will get to work late. Jonathan, would you like to answer the question? 9H2JG, 9H1FBS with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet.
Yes, 9H-HAM with GlobalNet. So basically, I live quite close to work, and without traffic or without nothing, it only takes me 5 minutes by car, 10 to 15 minutes by walk. But I drop the girls to school in the morning, so about 5 minutes till I drop them in, and about 5 minutes to school and 5 minutes from school to work. So it's about 15 minutes. Unfortunately, sometimes or Fairley Road or Silas Street, or sometimes both of them are jammed with traffic, and the 5 minutes, or let's say 10 minute drive, it takes me sometimes even 30-35 minutes. So most of the time it would be better off if I walk it from home to the work and drop the girls to school. But unfortunately, with the backpacks, you cannot do it. So that's why I take the car. That's my only reason that I take the car. But if I can, I try to or walk it, or because sometimes the traffic is unpredictable. That's basically how long it takes me from work till home, and sorry, from home to work. Unfortunately, from work till home, where I don't have to drop the girls to school, or pick up the girls from school, it takes me twice the time, and it's basically the same road. Obviously, going out to Fairley Road at 4:30, 5 in the afternoon, obviously traffic is there. From
Okay, that's quite good. Well, actually, as I said in my case, when the last 3 or 4 years of my work career, I went by bus, so that used to take me anywhere from 1.5 hours. But no problem, I used to get there in time as well. just get up a bit earlier. So, anybody else who would like to say anything? This is 9H1FBS with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. Please give me your call sign.
yes, 9H-JG.
Yeah, go ahead, Jonathan.
I think that my last conversation was, my last message was or was cut in half, or I don't know what happened. I don't know if you got the message. Just I'm gonna sign off because I'm really tired. 9H-JG. Sorry, this is 9H-JG with 9H-HAM and Mike back to my controller.
We got your last message, but I think maybe we lost a few words at the last bit. So no problem. Have a good evening, and thank you very much for coming, and of course, hoping to see you soon. I think think it's going to be the 7th of March next time. Anyway, in 2 weeks' time. Let's see, 16, something like that, yeah. Today is 15, 29. No, I think it's going to be the 29th of February next meeting. So anyway, Anthony will send out his usual notice. So I think if nobody has any more comments, we will just close down and continue with the usual operation of the repeaters.